Yeah! The Paradigm Shift, episode 5. The Doctor of Energy, the Energetic Enigma, Craig Siegel, Mr. CLS with the iconic David Meltzer, the Ferocious Buddha, the Articulate Alligator, the Spiritual Starfish. Let's go. Love you all so much. What's up, Rach? Big Bad Dave Meltzer, I see you, buddy. Woo! I see you, pal. Jennifer, Rachel.
Yes.
Spiritual starfish.
Woo! There he is.
Spiritual starfish. What the hell?
The Paradigm Shift, episode 5. The Energetic Enigma, Craig Siegel with the iconic David Meltzer, the Ferocious Buddha, the Spiritual Starfish, the Articulate Alligator. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. Let's make it happen.
Jakey Bakey sighting.
He's awake. He texted me.
How you doing, my friend?
Jennifer, how are you? Good to see you.
Yeah, so next time this week, we would have already given each other a big, fat, juicy hug in LA, so I can't wait to see you. I'm super excited about that.
Me too, man. It's going to be awesome. You're catching me right before I go to the NFL draft, so it'll be perfect.
Let's do this. You ready to rock?
I'm ready to rock and roll.
All right, let's do this. A lot of my times when I talk to my clients, I have them anchor exhilarating states from the past and then bring that to the present so they can immediately, on a deep level, elevate their state. What's an exhilarating from the past that you would anchor to immediately elevate your state, Dave?
Oh my God, I had so many great things. I would have to just say eating dinner with my family every night for me is the most I literally could have the best reality TV show, one dinner with my family. I'm talking to all my kids, all 4 of us and my wife. It's the most exhilarating thing. And then I would take other episodes like Craig Siegel on the podcast, The Playbook. I had this week alone, Wolfgang Puck, Don Fuhr, Machada, the surfer, Taylor Steele, these amazing people, Sadhguru. I mean, these are amazing. I got so many exhilarating things in my life. I'm the opposite. I got to get myself to center.
I love it. And one of the things that I saw you talk about this week, and it really hit home to me, and I wanted to make sure I bring it up today, is the relationship between giving and receiving. Talk about that for a second.
Yeah, I used to think that the more I give, the more I receive. And there's nothing wrong with thinking that. The problem is most people tend to make it a negotiation, a trade, a scarce situation where you give to receive, meaning you're giving for acknowledgement, for recognition, to get something back, quid pro quo. And in other words, if you have full faith, and I got an analogy for you for faith, everyone, but if you have full faith, you should be only focusing on what you receive, because with full faith, it's coming through you for others, not to you or for you like a victim, but through you for others. So I only focus on receiving so I can give more. You can't give what you don't receive, including gratitude, forgiveness, and accountability.
Ooh, so on fire today.
All right, ready for the seed of the day. So faith is like GPS. So you put in your destination you want to go to, and when you make a mistake, a failure, a setback, pain, faith will reroute you just like GPS to a better place, a better position, a better direction for you, to reroute you to what you want, or even better.
Love that. That's the seed of the day. Seed of the week, really. I love that. Tell us the difference between a rich mindset and a poor mindset. This keeps coming up, and the audience needs to understand the difference because it's limitations in their mindset that's keeping them from being that rich mentality. Talk on that for a second.
Yeah, I like to put them into terms of scarce mindset and abundant mindset. So a poor mindset or a scarce mindset thinks there's not enough, right? There's not enough. I'll never get there. They think about what they don't want, what's missing, or what other people want for them. An abundant mindset, a wealthy mindset, a rich mindset says, I am already wealthy. I am already rich. I am already happy, and I am already healthy. What am I doing to interfere it? Because there's more than enough of everything for everyone. You have to believe in a rich or an abundant or a wealthy mindset. There's more than enough, and it's just a matter of time as you clear away the interference of what you're doing to get in the way of what you already have will create this abundance, and you will be richer and richer and richer, faster and more accurately than you ever imagined.
Ooh, the spiritual starfish is not playing around today. Woo! The energetic enigma. Dave, I heard you often say everything is subjective. How important is that for everyone to understand that?
Yeah, well, you give meaning to everything you see. It's a very powerful thing. Read Viktor Frankl, Man in Search of Meaning, but you give meaning to everything you
That's a
see.
good one.
And so, yeah, and what we want to do is make sure that our mindset, our heart set, and our conscious are all in a continuum. They're aligned. They enable you to move forward in a more rapid and accurate way. So this idea is so important for people that I call it the purple dinosaur syndrome. All right, everybody knows the purple dinosaur, Barney. You ever hear
That's
Barney?
right. Of
So
course.
especially in business, right? People will take the subjective instead of quantitative analysis. And a subjective analysis in the Barney analysis of business is, I love you, you love me, nobody makes any money. Because everybody's just sitting there subjectively hugging each other instead of getting down to business, looking at the reality. You can't find outside of you what you can't find inside of you. So look inside of you and be real, be honest, and be happy.
Bang! And first of all, who knew you have the voice of an angel, Big Dave?
Yeah.
You can serenade me anytime, my friend.
That's awesome.
After your rock bottom moment years ago, for your second act, which is where you're now, on Absolute Fire, reaching billions of lives, I'm sure there were doubters in the beginning. How do you personally handle or deal with doubters?
Well, look, there's still doubters today. People laugh at me, scoff at me, make fun of me, and eventually they'll applaud you. Look, you cannot focus on what's missing, what you don't have, or what other people think. Look, I just am happy if there's doubters out there that they care enough about me to give me the attention to worry that I'm not going to make it. I always say worry's just wishing for what you don't want. So why don't you wish for what you don't want? Leave me alone. I'm going to wish for what I want. I'm going to institute 3 different laws. One, I always, when there's haters out there, when there's doubters out there, I institute the law of gravity that says, hey man, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be at the right place at the perfect time. Gravity is holding me right here. I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. 2, the law of Goya, which is the Craig Siegel law, get off your ass. If you are doubting me, then I only have one thing to do. Do what I do, and let's see what the results are. The results will tell the truth, not your opinion, your subjective meaning of me. I give meaning to everything I see, and my Goya, my getting off my ass, is the only thing that's going to make it happen. Then finally, if I institute the law of gravity and the law of Goya, then the law of attraction will happen, meaning all the interferences, the voids, the shortages, and obstacles that other people think that they can create for me, other people think that they can be offended by my experience, they go away, they dissipate, they dissolve, and guess what they do? They applaud you, just like this. Whoa, 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 whoa. They give the articulate alligator a big alligator applause when it makes it happen.
That's it. You're oozing with charisma and passion today. And just like the audience who might be doubting the fact that the paradigm shift is going to be picked up by a major network and be the biggest show the world's ever seen. There's never been a dynamic with the perfect combination of wisdom, value, and fun and entertainment. That's why I love you so much. And you do have the voice of an angel. I saw Jakey Bakey right, David Sinatra. He's not wrong. Dave, simply put, what challenges you?
Ego, all the time. Ego edges gold out of my life. It edges goodness out of my life. Ego, it's the triggers of the ego that I have to be completely aware of. The triggers of the ego. Let me just tell you why. When you're in ego-based consciousness, the blood leaves your brain, and you're usually offended, angry, separate, inferior, superior, anxious, frustrated, worried, resentful, guilty. All these things stop me from getting what I want. It's my biggest nemesis. So I have to be aware of what triggers my ego, because I don't want to make decisions without blood in my brain. Right? Yeah. I want, I don't want them in my body. I don't need to feed, fight, flight, or the other F word that Gary Vee likes to say. I like to keep my blood in my brain, so I'm identifying what triggers my ego, my biggest nemesis, the thing that edges goodness out of my life. It edges gold out of my life, and I want gold and goodness in my life, and I want to give it through me to others.
Ooh, he's on fire today, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, watch this. Watch this. Ferocious Buddha right there.
The energetic enigma, right? Like this. Woo! Dave, this is a big one. And this is something that you and I can relate to. A lot of people have trouble with. Everybody has a past. Everybody has a story. Sadly, most people live inside their story, not on top of it. What's something people can do to remove the shackles, own their story, allow it to shape them, and move forward because of it?
2 things. Search for the light, the love, and the lesson in it. If you can find the lesson in the story, not just telling the story as a victim that things happen to you, the minute you find the lesson, you have utilize the story to move to a better place, a better position, or a better situation for yourself. So once you find that lesson, now the second step that heals that lesson is to illuminate it. Go ahead, like I do. I tell people all the time that I have paid the most dummy tax of anyone that I know, over $100 million, hit rock bottom. My bottom had a basement. It was so low. And I had to tell myself, if I can look up, I can get up, watch myself some Rocky and get fired up and motivated so I can become inspired in spirit, connected to and through the greatest source of power, light, and lessons. That's what we do when you seek or see the lessons in the past. Now you've liberated yourself and illuminated it and allowed others to liberate their light and illuminate their light to other people as well.
You're the most wise walrus I've ever met in my entire life. I'm obsessed with you. We have to switch gears for 1 second because the only one that's more of a fan than you is my father, the iconic Don Siegel. He has a question for you specifically. You're going to be at the draft next week. He wants to know what you personally think of Zach Wilson for the Jets.
Oh, yeah. Zach Wilson's a real deal. I think Trevor's a little bit overrated, just like a lot of number one picks. I think he's going to have a little bit of difficulty when he gets to the processing speed of the NFL. The 0.01 seconds of difference that it takes to play in the NFL without having receivers that are open all the time makes a huge difference. We see it all the time with great college quarterbacks. Zach himself has incredible processing speed, great arm strength, and accuracy. This is what it takes. This is why Justin Herbert is so good, because he was throwing to receivers that weren't open all the time at Oregon. He had 4 different coaches. This is why he does so well in the NFL. And Zach is the exact same. I think Trevor's going to have a difficult time. You'll see. I said it here, and guess who I learned that from? My 11-year-old son, who's coming with me to the draft, and we're going to go the first night, and he's going to be in heaven because he's the next Dan Patrick.
That's it. That should go off the old block. Dad, you heard it there from the iconic Dave. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate that. Now we're going to switch back to some valuable gears. How have you personally, and you're the best I've ever seen at it, mastered time management?
Well, you got to study time, right? You got to understand time is a man-made construct, number one. All right. Time is a man-made construct. It's nothing else. So 24 hours of activity a day is created by man. So we want to be as productive, accessible, and gracious with that time. 2, one of the greatest understandings of time is how it utilizes the speed of light, and what moves faster than the speed of light allows us to bend time. Meaning that if you use your thought, your higher power of thinking, which is faster than the speed of light, proven by scientific evidence, the speed of thought moves faster than the speed of light, you can bend time. You can go ahead and transcend the man-made concept of time and get more done because you have that lens of productivity, providing value, accessibility, being accessible to others, and accessing what you want. And most importantly, that lens of gratitude that we spoke of earlier that finds the light, the love, and the lessons and everything. Time is something that I study every day. You can't study it enough. Last thing about time, focus. Remember, the mind can only focus on one thing. So if we can utilize the speed of thought to refocus, we can actually bend time. So when it looks or appears as if you are multitasking, it's those people that have built the muscle, just like those big muscles on my friend Craig Siegel right there, those buys, those tries, those traps, get them all rolling together. But I utilize the refocus muscle. I am Arnold Schwarzenegger in this head right here. I got the muscle of refocus so that I can utilize my refocus capability to move faster than the speed of light, meaning I can focus here, 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 and here, and appear as if I'm doing 4 things at once, but I can only focus on one thing at a time. I'm practicing that muscle of refocus in order to bend and transcend time, to be productive, accessible, and gracious. Take that from the ferocious Buddha.
The articulate alligator in all his glory. You're a machine gun of gems, a machine gun or an Uzi of nuggets. I love it. We'll leave the audience with this last one. How can someone cultivate kindness?
Oh, kindness is a superpower. It'll overcome everything. And so what you need to do is think about when you see a situation, what's a good deed in the situation? What would a good person do? It's really simple. So if you see trash on the ground, so many people will walk right by it. Pick it up. If you see one of those grocery carts that's hanging out in the parking lot that could hit a car or a kid, put it back. If you see someone you don't know, smile. You have a choice to be kind or to be right. Be kind, especially to your future self. Find the light, the love, and the lessons in everything and everyone. Look to be kind. Look to be and do good deeds, and you will be kind to your future self. The Ferocious Buddha sends all his love, light, and lessons to not only Craig Siegel, but all the Paradigm Shift community. We're just getting rolling. It's episode 5. Everything grows exponentially. So will this show. I can't wait till everybody can feel the 2 Jew crew right here coming live to you.
The Articulate Alligator, the Energetic Enigma. This time next week, I'll be filming the Paradigm Shift from Los Angeles, and you'll be?
I'll be there in the studio with you. Oh, no, Saturday I'll be at the draft. Sorry.
Miami?
Nope, Cleveland, even beautiful.
Cleveland. Well, real quickly, what was the seed of the day with faith?
The seed of the day is faith is your GPS. Put in your destination. When you have pain, mistakes, failures, and setbacks, your faith will reroute you to a better direction, a better situation, a better place to be. Faith is your GPS.
Bang! The Articulate Alligator, the Ferocious Buddha, the Energetic Enigma. I love you so much. Say hello to your family. Have an unbelievable day. I will see you next week and give you the biggest hug you ever got in your life.
I'm ready, buddy. Take care, everyone. I love you. Be kind to your future self. Do good deeds. Take care.
Love you so much, buddy. The show is too much fun. This is the show of shows, the Paradigm Shift. Number 6 coming next week. I will be hosting it from Los Angeles. Love you guys all so much. If you haven't already, check out the brand new CLS Experience episode with Farah Burney. Record setting. Everything that you need to know about real estate, the mindset, vulnerability. It's a phenomenon. Download it right now. In fact, don't start your day without it. What's up, big bro? I'll see you within the hour. Love you so much. Joannica, Cyprian, Rachel, love you all. Also, for the first time ever, we have the Moonshot Masterpiece Experience Evergreen online course available with a special discount right now on the website, cultivatelastingsimphony.com. If you don't grab it, the joke's on you. You want to revamp your mindset. You want to change what you associate pain and pleasure to. You want to live an entirely different life. What are you waiting for? I love you all so much. Big bro, better work out before I see you. Rachel, CLS Experience, love you guys all. Joannica, Jessica, Jesse 2.0, love you all. CLS Experience, Craig Siegel, the Energetic Enigma. Ow! Love you guys.